We all know her name, we see it on screen. We all know her name, we see it on screen. Everybody say it, Hetty 13, 13.
She's right here.
She would, oh, okay. Just don't get my face.
Okay. OMG. She don't play around. Oh my God. Okay, so my physical therapist came. We did a lot of stretching, a lot of like the lunge things and stuff like that with the walker. We went outside and I walked 150 feet with the crutches, unassisted. Well, no, that's a lie. That's not unassisted. That's with the crutches. Angie is in there wrecking shop. And she's like, these people that have been doing your cleaning before obviously have no clue what cleaning is. She is in there like I almost started crying because she's just doing my bedroom and the bathroom today. And she did some other stuff just because she couldn't help herself. But oh my God, people, I am so excited. I am so happy. And Rachel is coming, but she's naked, so we're gonna turn this off. Hey people, do you see my hat? I got that from Pinky. And then bam, Beth sent me one of those amazing awesome spoons that I've been like going crazy over every time I see her cook forever. So she sent me one for my birthday, and I'm so excited to use it. And I am so pissed because, like, for the past few days I've been wanting to use it, but I know I haven't put it in a video, so I didn't want to take it out and use it and make it dirty and all that stuff, you know. So anyway, I'm so excited. Oh my God. And the hat, totally love it. And Chase said that like one of his famous rapper people that he follows around, not like stalking, but like, you know, loves them. No homo on that. Anyway, he has one of those hats, so he's like, you better keep your eye on that hat at all times. So anyway, okay, yesterday started out amazing. Okay, we had the baby here, and Angie was cleaning. She just did my bedroom and bathroom yesterday, and like just looking at it, I just felt so much better. Now my phone's ringing, so I'll be right back. Okay, change of location. My phone was ringing. It was Angie. Okay, hopefully I can edit this all together, because if I have to record it all again, I'm going to be really ticked off. Okay, so I was going to show you my bedroom and all that stuff. I don't have the energy this morning to do all that, and I did not have the energy last night to record what happened. Okay, so anyway, the day started out great. I had Angie here, the baby here. Oh, my head's hot. Okay, now my hair is crazy, but get over it. Okay, so my Angie was over here. My Angie was over here. The baby was over here. We had a great time. She cleaned like nobody's business. Like, just looking at my bedroom, I'm just like, oh my God, it's amazing. Amazing. Like, I don't know, I'm just pissed off, people, because I've had these home health people here for how many months now. They've been supposedly cleaning my bedroom and my bathroom, and Angie was like, this bathroom is disgusting. Not to be mean to me about it, but she was like, they didn't clean around the toilet for months, and me visually, I couldn't see all that. Do you know what I mean? And like, she cleaned the walls of the shower. She cleaned the bathtub and shower like it's supposed to be clean. She cleaned my shower chair, and I I was just embarrassed that I had, you know, people here and, you know, Leah and Powder Pink, Naja here, and I didn't know it was dirty like that. Like, I feel really embarrassed, but also pissed off that these people are getting paid to do nothing. Do you know what I mean? So, anyway, I'm just so blessed to have Angie here, and I'm just really excited about that. But, okay, so then yesterday, Crackhead Julie and her boyfriend were outside. They had just pulled up or whatever. A few days ago, he was watering outside, and I had woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Remember, I told you guys that my sleep was off. And so I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I took the dogs outside, and my whole patio was full of water and, like, dirt and stuff like that. So I was like, what the hell? So I thought it was raining. And then I took the dogs out, and it wasn't raining. So I was like, are you watering up there? And he was like, yes, ma'am, I am. And I was like, oh, because there's water and dirt all over my patio. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll try to be more careful. And I was like, no worries. But the deal is I really don't care about the water. I mean, water dries. Do you know what I mean? And the dirt, I've already got dirt on my patio, so that's probably where that dirt came from. But anyway, I really don't care about that, but I know that I came off as a rude ass. You know what I mean? Like, what I said, it's not what I said, it's how I said it to him. I know it came off as rude. So I wanted to apologize to him for that. Now, as soon as I did that, Crackhead Julie had to get in the mix, and she went off. And she was talking about how she listens to me while I talk on the phone on my patio, and she heard that I was going to spray paint her car. I was like, what? Why? I can't, I can get myself down the ramp, but I can't get back up the ramp. It's too steep. And I'm not strong enough, and my chair would flip. You know what I mean? Like, and then I'd have to get off the curb. And I'm on food stamps. How the hell, obviously I can't afford food. Am I going to afford, you know, spray paint? And if I had extra money for something, I sure as hell am not going to use it on spray paint. What the hell? And she was like, I heard you. And she was like, and then you were talking about me denting your car. And she was like, you think I would risk this car? Now, she has a nice SUV. And she was like, I'm going to risk this car for that piece of shit. And I was like, yeah, this is a deal. That's my piece of shit. So if you dent it one more time, I am going to call the police and press charges on you for vandalism. And she started going off on something else, and I was like, I'm not asking you, Julie, I'm telling you. And she was like, no, I told you. I was like, what the hell? And I was like, no, I think I just told you. And she's like, no, I told you. Like, she has to have the last word in, you know what I mean? So I was just like, what the fuck? And then the other day, she had put a plant on my patio, or not my patio, my porch. And I was out on the patio, and I was like, Julie, get off of my porch. And she didn't say a word to me, but she left the plant. So I was like, okay, I don't know what's in that plant. Do you know what I mean? Like, she could be just being nice, but at the same time, I don't want any communication with her. Because, and then I know that I egg it on by apologizing and all that stuff. Like, I'm not egging it on, but I thought I was doing the right thing. Anyway, back to the plant. The plant, I can't trust that she didn't plant, like, weed or something in there and then would call the police on me. Do you know what I mean? Like, anybody that can throw pee on your window, you can't even get on that level and think about. So we threw the plane away in the dumpster, and she saw that and was pissed off and whatever. So anyway, I just called the office and I broke down because I was just like, I cannot, because I have friends that are like, look, you can't even be on your patio if she's outside. You need to go inside because we're afraid she's going to hurt you. Because she's crazy. She'll come up on my porch and start screaming at me and things like that, and I'm just like, I don't get it, because she's literally crazy, people, like mentally insane. Do you know what I mean? Like, she should be hospitalized. Like, I'm not understand. I can't even get on that level. I don't know. So I called the office. I broke down. I was like, I cannot live like this. I cannot live. This is like my safe place. And then to have somebody invading it, or, you know, leaving things on my porch and stuff like, I can't do that anymore. I just can't. And I know that I call you guys all the time, and I don't want to get kicked out. I'm over it, and I'm willing to move apartments, but I really don't want to, because, you know, we have the bars installed in my bathroom and my ramp, and I don't think I should have to move, but I don't think I should have to live like this. So I was telling that to the girl that was in the office, but the person that runs the whole thing, she wasn't there. Her name's Becky. So she was not there. So I called her back right before they were about to leave, and she was like, look, I'm at a loss. In my 20 years of being in this business, I've never had to deal with something like this back and forth stuff. So all I can do is call my corporate and ask what I should do, and I will call you back tomorrow. So, and she was like, but I want you to call the police and just make a report of what's going on. Well, of course, Julie is outside listening to everything I said, because, you know, it was nice yesterday and I had my door open, and then I went outside and took the call, and I shouldn't have taken the call on the patio because I knew she was going to be listening, but whatever. I just feel like I shouldn't be limited in my own house. Do you know what I mean? So, Julie, I called the cops, and I was talking to the police, and, you know, the non-emergency number, and I was like, I just need a police officer to come out here so I can make a report. And then Julie's heard screaming, I've already called them, blah, 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 blah. And so the lady could hear her, and she was like, does she have a weapon? And I was like, okay, my patio, I've got a brick wall around, and I'm in a wheelchair, so I can't see if she does. I doubt that she does, but at the same time, I can't see, and I can't predict crazy. So they said they were going to send 2 officers out here, so one could talk to her, one could talk to me, whatever. So she's sitting on her porch, and she's waiting for the police, and as soon as they pull up, she goes crazy, and she's like, just leave me alone, I'm disabled, and I was like, Julie, I'm just sitting on my porch, leave me alone, like making a scene as he's walking up. Do you know what I mean? So I was just like she's the victim, and I was like, oh my God, what is happening? So they only sent 1 police officer, and basically he was like, there's nothing I can do. You guys just stop talking to each other, and no communication. And I'm like, well, but she communicates with piss. And he just looks at me like, if you don't shut the hell up, I know she's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, because she was just nuts. So I had Angie come down here and everything just to make sure that I wasn't going to be arrested for anything, whatever. Not that I think that I should be, but, I mean, I don't know what's going on, you know? So Angie comes down here, And this lady has the audacity to say that she feels threatened by me, and she was like, I'm disabled. I have a wheelchair ramp. I'm in a wheelchair. And I was like, are you effing kidding me? I have to have help getting on the toilet. You know, I have the handle to help me hold on to get onto the fucking toilet. Sorry for my cursing, but this is serious. So, and she was like, I can't run. And Angie was like, what do you think she can do? She's in a wheelchair. She was like, I can't run. She was like, I'm disabled. And she was like, are you kidding me? So the cop was like, there's nothing I can do. And I was like, can I talk to you privately, please? And he was like, no. There's nothing I can do. And the thing is that, you know what? You cause too much problems, they're probably going to kick you out. Both of you. Just so you don't have to deal with each other. And I'm like, oh my God. So that's like the last thing I need in my life. You know what I mean? To be kicked out. I would have nowhere to go. So I'm just like, whatever. So then she started text messaging me. She loves me. She prays for me every day. Let's just have no communication like the police officer said. We don't need to get kicked out because we're both disabled. And I was like, oh my God, you're not disabled, you're just on crack. You know, I'm just like, so I did not even respond to the text messages. I have to call the office this morning and be like, look, I'm over it. You're not going to hear a word from me about it. Whatever. Try to save myself from, you know, doing all this stuff. And hopefully I win that Next Step contest, because God knows if I get, you know, that money, I can go to my uncle's house and he can move to Denver, and we would have not only a house, but I would get away from her. And if when I leave, I'm not going to say a word, not a word to her. I'll just let her think that I got kicked out and she's the winner. I don't even care at this point. I'm just completely over it. I'm exhausted. I'm worn out mentally, physically. I had physical therapy yesterday. I did great. This is a very long video, and I'm so sorry, but people, if you have somebody in your life that is crazy, you just need to, like, that is, even internet trolls or people that are in your life, just let it go, because, like, I've been holding on to this whole she peed on my window thing. That happened so long ago, but I feel so pissed off that she got away with it, and then denting my car. She'd been slamming her door against my car door and leaving big ass dents, and I'm just, you know, and I cannot prove that it was her. I didn't see her do it, but my car was parked there, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just completely over it. And I will no longer let her affect my life in any sort of way. So, I just have to make sure I call the office this morning, and I'm done. I'm done with it. And it really pisses me off that I had such a great day yesterday, and then crackhead Julie, came into the picture. So, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I love your guts. Toodles. Toodles.